Hello everyone and welcome. So this will be a reading for what does the universe want you to know? So messages from the universe. I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for each reading. So feel free to stay for the cards, for the card shuffling. Okay, reading number one. So I'm not going to read the healing crystal until the end. That is what I'm telling myself so far. All right, so this is your overall energy. So let's go ahead and the temple path. We have a 12. All right, so this reading is, we are trying to see what the universe is trying to tell you right now, what the universe wants you to know. So we have the temple path. So this is telling me that you're on the right path. I feel like you're heading in the right direction. The 12 breaks down to a 3, and 3s are when things are really coming together and starting to work for you. So far, things are looking really well. Universe is, wow, miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. We have almost like a genie in a bottle, like, wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me make sure these are in view. So far, so good, it looks like. So here we have 2. I think you have 2 of those as well. So we have Falling Angel and Sky Dancers. Surrender. So spiritual narcolepsy, when we are kind of dropping the ball spiritually, or we might be doubting things, that sort of thing. Narcolepsy means someone that's falling asleep, right? The 19 would break down to a 10, so meaning kind of like closing that chapter. And then we have surrender. Aha. So these are kind of coming out together. So we read these together in a sense of, don't give up now. Don't fall asleep at the wheel, sort of thing, when it comes to what the universe is trying to communicate to you. The temple path might also mean, that's what they're trying to connect with you about, is, you need to go to the temple to hear the message, sort of thing, so they can guide you on the right path. We're going to get more into that, obviously. There's 2 here, so these need to be read together. We have Phoenix Rising and conflict, unrest. So some hostilities. And then we have soul radiance, Phoenix Rising. So you are going to rise above any conflicts that are going on right now. or that's what they're asking you to do. You know, so when we have conflict or negative things that are happening, it's easy to kind of go the other way, where we're not surrendering to spirit, where we're more checked into what's the conflict is, instead of surrendering to spirit and focusing more on that, the path that we need to be on. Let's see what we have here. Lighten your load. Okay. So I'm going to put the temple path in the center because that is our overall energy. And we are going to pull some cards. So I don't know if you stayed for the shuffle. I was trying to shuffle this deck here. Nothing seemed to want to come out. And when I was pulling the decks that I'm using today, I grabbed that one with the intention of closing the reading out. So it really wasn't, nothing was coming out. So I was like, all right, that's what I will pull. Kind of as a closing message, or maybe even some advice. All right, so possibly in order to rise above the conflicts that are going on, you need to lighten your load. Maybe put down some of the responsibilities, or not put them off till the end of the week, or that sort of thing. You know, try to, it's going to resonate for everybody. So if you're the kind of person that's like, oh, I got that, I got you, you know, I'm going to pick up the shift for you. You know, if somebody needs to take a day off and they're telling you, you know, can you pick up my shift, sort of thing, and you're doing that, but you also have this other thing that you're doing, and or you haven't had a day off in 6 days, you know, like you can't keep doing that. So let's go ahead and find out what the universe is trying to tell you. Knight of Swords. That's the fastest moving knight. Eight of Wands, and that's fast movement as well. So something's going on where either communication's coming in or things are starting to really move for you. And maybe that's why you need to kind of not take on so much, because things are going to really start moving along. We have, you know, this message here to expect wondrous things to start emerging for you, and almost a sense of getting tapped back into the surrendering to spirit. And if we can lighten our load, we'll see the path that we're supposed to be on, sort of thing. There's communication coming in from the universe to you, and possibly in the 3D as well. So let's go ahead and see what else is going on, or what this is about. I mean, what is the fast movement pertaining to your life, or things starting to come together, that sort of thing. Nine of Cups. So it flipped around. So if I flip it right over instead of picking it up this way, it would be in reverse. Nine of Cups. And then we have the Sun. Okay, it's not wanting to be in reverse. So the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Wow. So this could be the miracle. This is your heart's desire, your wish come true. Oh my gosh. And as I'm saying, this could be your miracle. Look at the your wish. This is about your wish. So this is indicating your wish is going to emerge. And that's why I always check the bottom of the deck to know, is the Spirit wanting me to have this card really be in reverse or not? Definitely not. Wow. You're like, this is coming in fast. Your heart's desire, your wish, whatever this, I mean, it's going to be different for everyone as far as like what they're wishing for the most, like what you're thinking about, what you're trying to manifest. You know, what you're hoping the universe is communicating to you about. It's your heart's desire, your wish come true. Three of Pentacles, threes. Threes are about things coming together. This is all going to come together and start working for you. It could even start bringing in money, that sort of thing. Five of Cups. So after, if we're in the negative mindset of, you know, there's conflict going on, there's an imbalance, that could be the warning, you know, where we don't want to cry about spilled milk. We don't want to stay in the focusing on the negative. If we focus on the negative, then that's just making our load heavier. That's going to make us not be able to see the stuff that's coming in, and that's when we're experiencing the spiritual narcolepsy. So surrendering to the negative, or surrendering to the spirit world more so than what's negative, you know, that what's going on negatively. Or this is saying, you know, after a period of loss or heartache, or just being in that mindset of not feeling like good things are going to happen for you, sort of thing. It's like, because we do have this Phoenix rising, like you're rising above the conflict and you're surrendering to spirit after a period of not really having anything to do with it, or feeling like you know, that only happens to other people, sort of thing. Okay. Three of Swords. So healing from the past heartaches, like what I was just talking about. You're rising above the conflicts. You're rising above the heartaches. What's under the deck? Knight of Cups. Somebody might be coming in to make an offer. We have Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. So if your wish, your heart's desire, is that this person that you are really into, if your wish is for them to make an offer, ask you out, that sort of thing, then that could very much be what's going on. Because the time looks like it is able to happen now, as far as rising above the conflicts and healing from the past. Things are really coming together, and you need to expect what you're really hoping for to come in. The World card, and then the Five of Cups. So yeah, this is completing that cycle. You learned what you needed to learn when it comes to the past heartaches, or when it comes to kind of being in that negative mindset of it's never going to work out for me sort of thing. This is, you graduated. You have completed that cycle, learned what you needed to learn. Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups. So balance is coming in. The wheel is turning again, that sort of thing. All right, let's get one more. There's that Knight of Cups again. Okay. Six of Wands. Victory, success, and possible public recognition. Okay. I feel like I want to read this. Sunshine, vitality, and joy. So we did have the Sun card that was under the deck when the Nine of Cups. So your wish come true, your wish fulfillment, your heart's desire. The Sun card was under the deck for that. And we have sunshine, vitality, and joy. So all kind of the same meanings of that Sun card. And then we even have the Sun mentioned on the card and the zodiac sign for Sagittarius. So this is the golden anhydro Herkimer. It's like a Herkimer diamond, but it has golden something in there, containing floating gold liquid. This is named after the oil suspended within the crystal. Rare and possessing wisdom from the Himalayas, where it is found, the stone stimulates the third eye and enhances intuition and connection to the universe. Wow, what better crystal to have when we're trying to get the messages and connect to the universe. This promotes gender fluidity and acceptance, assisting in transitions and connecting to one's gender or healing wounds. Strongly tied to the solar plexus, golden okay, anyway, this crystal can clear out emotional baggage from many lifetimes. Live out loud and proud. So it's going to stimulate the third eye, enhance intuition and the connection to the universe. It's also going to help you fully accept yourself and heal baggage, possibly from different lifetimes as well. So we have rising above. So the conflicts, the unrest, feeling this heartache, carrying this heavy burden. So, you know, if you're really resonating with this lower portion of the crystal where it's talking about, you know, helping you transition or connect to your actual gender, or if you're needing to do like that sort of healing, by having that and being able to rise above, that is going to help you take the world off of your shoulders. The weight of the world is on you. And maybe this whole journey has really helped you to surrender, to get connected with spirit, and the signs, and knowing that you're on the right path, because you've gone through a lot, you've been down a lot. A cycle is completing, and with that, things are really coming together. You're on the right path, and your heart's desire is going to emerge. We have victory, success, and public recognition. We have rising, phoenix rising, a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like, you have had a lot of unrest, a lot of conflict in your life, a lot of things to heal from. This is moving you into surrendering to your path, and having success with that, and actually getting what you've always wanted. All right, let's go ahead and pull that last card then. Any last messages or advice for this reading? Wow. Four of Cups. Under the deck, we have Six of Pentacles, so this would bring in balance. We have the Six of Wands over here as well. So the Four of Cups is, in a sense, where we are not happy with like an offer but that's being made. We're not happy with the current status quo. Just feeling kind of blah. This says failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, disconnect or boredom. So that's kind of what I was describing, was the disconnect or boredom, where it's just kind of like you're not in it. And that's this spiritual narcolepsy. Lost in your own world and the need to wake up, because you're not seeing, that you need to surrender. And this is going to bring you to your heart's desire. You can see the angel behind the tree with this whole nother cup, the fourth cup. But this is all you see, because you're kind of asleep at the wheel. If you can surrender and realize that there is more, you just can't see it, then a new cup is coming in. And this is going to bring you your heart's desire. Trying to see if there's anything else that I'd want to pull. I think we're going to go ahead and close this out. So if you find yourself taking on too much, the world's on your shoulders, or just focusing more on the things that are going wrong instead of the things that are going right, then this is your message. Once you're able to surrender and connect back in, so that you're able to see the signs leading you to your path, things are going to come together. It's going to start moving quickly. It's going to bring you to what you're really hoping for when it comes to emotional fulfillment, whatever that means to you. And you're going to have victory and success. Wow. Awesome reading. Thank you so very much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hello, everyone. Welcome to reading number 2. So if this was the crystal, healing crystal card that you were drawn to, then this is your reading. I'm actually going to read that in a little, there's a message on the back. I'm going to check that out in a little while. You have 2 overall energy cards. So these are the kind of overall energy of the reading. And you have 2. Wow. Happy family, goddess of the moon. So the happy family card, that is a 4, and it's making me feel like almost like the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Those are I'm sorry, not the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Wands or the 10 of Cups. You know, that's the happy home card, happily ever after. Then we have the goddess of the moon. So maybe really trusting your intuition. Let's go ahead and get to these. The time is now. Answering the call. We will be pulling tarot as well. I just do the oracles in the beginning and fast forward that so that we're able to save on time. Preparations come to fruition. Netcaster. And that's a 42 breaks down to a 6. Wow. So you're going to be able to pick your harvest. The time is now. Like this is beautiful so far. Power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. Wow, everything's really starting to come together. What do we have here? New beginnings. So we have an archway here, a crescent moon. The sun's coming up or setting. I feel like coming up because it's a new beginning. Wow. So I guess let's go ahead and start pulling some cards. Reclaiming your power. Power over difficulty. Wow, it looks like you have gone through some times here where things were not always easy come, easy go. And it looks like your luck is changing. Maybe your finances are changing. We have, you know, things that you have been preparing, the nets that you have been casting out. You are going to be pulling in harvest, fruit. We have an archway here and an archway here. New beginnings, answering the call, the time is now. I'm going to actually keep these together so we can, so this could have something to do with your home life. So your house or your family. And you are totally regaining your power. Like you are, this is going to bring in confidence. It might be something that you're manifesting. Maybe you manifest things that you manifest are, you know, that's very heightened right now as far as your ability to manifest what you're wanting, to kind of change your luck there. And maybe you're doing it with the cycles of the moon. Let's go ahead. Probably already knocked on it, but I'm doing it again. King of Pentacles. So he's definitely going to be harvesting. Oh, wow. 6 of Cups. So things are coming, like, this is a balanced heart chakra. We have green. This is usually what brings in that balance. You know, if we're going to do like a chakra healing where we're trying to balance our heart chakra, open our heart, that sort of thing, a green crystal is something that you would use. Green also is for like manifesting, for financial gain, that sort of thing. 6 of Cups under here. I mean, this could be something to do with a father figure because we have happy family. So, you know, maybe you're reclaiming your power from a father figure, and, you know, it's kind of like something where you wanted to prove yourself, or you didn't think, he didn't think you could do it, and you're, you know, this whole new beginning for you, the time is now, you're going to be able to prove yourself to a father figure, that sort of thing. We do have happy family, so, you know, it might be going to work for, you know, this can represent a father figure is why I'm going that route. But let's go ahead. And then we have the 6 of Cups underneath. So this talks about, you know, your childhood and that sort of thing. So all right, let's get more cards. Sorry about the dogs. If they... And there's that new beginning. Look at this. Look at the archway. Whoa. And look at these acorns here with this pathway. The knowledge, like you're having clarity is coming in when it comes to this new beginning. You have absolute clarity on this situation with the Ace of Swords under the deck and this coming out. Eight of Pentacles. So it, with harvest, like the preparing for a fruitation, that was making me feel like this is a financial reading in a sense, where things are going to get better financially. You know, maybe you've been struggling, having difficult times, and like you're getting a new job. You're gonna, the stress from the family, like it's like finally the rainbow after the storm, you know. So and then kind of confirming that with the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so after the 9 battles, you know, you could be a little bit licking your wounds, but it looks more like you're ready, you know, for the final, I'm going for this and the time is now. I'm going to go get this job, or whatever the case is. All right, so the 7 of Swords is when we are limiting ourselves. I feel like you have had clarity on where you were going wrong. And the pages are the ones who grab the ace. So the difficult time could have been, you know, limiting self-belief, that sort of thing. But now you're presenting as the King of Swords, where you have had clarity on the situation. difficult times also could be, you know, this is when you could have had a loss, like somebody stealing or deceiving, that sort of thing. But because it is swords, that's the air energy, that's our thoughts in our head, that sort of things. I like to just really revolve the readings around the specific person that is being drawn to the reading. But if you have had experienced difficulty, you know, where someone is taking from you and you're reclaiming your power, then that, you know, is how you're supposed to be receiving the message. But most of the time, the Seven of Swords is related to ourself and what we are deceiving ourselves about, in a sense of the things that we tell ourselves, negative self-talk, that sort of thing. And you've had clarity on that. And by getting clarity about sorry. Every time I think they're going to stop, then they keep going. One second. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure that they weren't going to continue barking. And then when I was out there, I just found a lightning bug or a firefly in the house. So if that is a message for someone, if fireflies or lightning bugs are significant, then that is a message for you as well. So I want to point out here that you might have been letting the difficulties get the better of you, but you've seen the clarity in that situation, and by doing that you're able to see this new opportunity, this new pathway, this new beginning, and you grabbed a hold of it because we have the page, this ace. So you are accepting the new opportunity, this all right, let's see what else. Wow. New beginnings and the Fool. So taking that leap of faith. You are definitely getting signs from the universe. We have a feather here. You're going for it, taking that leap of faith. After a period of imbalance, possible letting that the difficulty or the negativity get the better of you. After that, you're going for this new beginning. And there we have the Six of Pentacles. Oh, and the Seven of Pentacles. And then we are basically going for the 8. So I'm going to show you what I mean in a moment here. Oh, there's the Moon. So we have the Goddess of the Moon. So it's almost like you're trusting your intuition with this. You're seeing the signs from the universe. But we're going from the 6 to the 7 to the 8. Because the 7 are when the pentacles are planted, but they're not ready to pick or harvest. It's not ready yet. But this is saying preparations come to fruition. So these nets that you've casted out, or the seeds that you've planted, you're going to be able to harvest them. So we get balance. Our harvest, this is when we're waiting on them, and then so things are really moving along. You're on the right path. The universe wants you to know that this new thing is going to bring you to fruition. The Six of Pentacles is when we are no longer in that 5, the imbalance or the lack. It's when things are coming in, things are great. Equal give and take as well. Things are very, it's restoring the balance. So this new beginning is going to restore balance and allow you to reclaim your power. I want to see what this is. So we have Aries, Mercury, Green Adventurine. So this is about prosperity, fortune, and opportunity. So there is definitely an opportunity that you're taking the leap for, this new beginning. The time is now. You're answering the call for this new opportunity that's coming in. This is going to bring in prosperity. So known as the good luck stone or the stone of opportunity, Aventurine is used to attract abundance into your life. It propels growth, not just physically, but also personally. Growth personally. So we're not, we're able to see that. Wow. Let's see. Presenting learning opportunities for your soul's evolution. Aventurine also aligns situations so opportunities appear. Acting as a stabilizing force, Aventurine balances male and female energies to bring a soothing harmony between yin and yang. Aventurine can also attract love, complementing the heart chakra. That's what I was saying in the beginning. And also the monetary, resolving lingering emotional issues. And that was, we had the 6 of Cups under this King of Pentacles. So it's almost like you were able to heal things that have hurt your heart in the past, whether it's your inner child, whether it's things since you've been grown, and you have really been able to mature from that, evolve from that, and you're really locking things in as the King of Pentacles. Whether you're an earth sign or not, that doesn't matter. The King of Pentacles is the self-made king, not a knight, not a page, a king that is able to throw out these cast nets to bring in a harvest, to bring in fruition. Look at this. And it's, I love how it talks about healing this, evolving to this, bringing in new opportunities. These always incorporate the entire reading. Always. All right, so let's pull our final. I had these set aside to kind of do any last messages or advice for the reading. So if there's anything we're not quite seeing, any last messages from the universe, please bring those in now. Did I knock on the deck? I always second guess myself. I most certainly probably did because it's kind of habit, but all right. So there is the Knight of Pentacles. So we are definitely coming in with the Pentacles. We are dedicated, loyal. All right. Oh, and look at that, the 8 of Wands. So things are really coming together. Rapid changes. Can talk about fast movement and communication as well. But this says, loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details, wait for perfect timing, a guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So you are definitely going to get the job done, because we are, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. However, he's going to get the job done. He's the one that is the reliable one, the one that you can count on, the hardworking one. So by having movement with the Knight of Pentacles, this is a shoo-in. This is definitely going to be the knight that you can rely on. There isn't, you know, with the Knight of Swords, that's the fastest moving knight. So that would be the one where you might worry about moving too fast and you're not going to see the details, or you might be impulsive, things like that. So I think this is just like another thing saying you're going to go through, you're taking the leap. It's going to bring in balance. There will be a waiting period. However, it's going to come to fruition, because sometimes when we're in this energy of waiting to be able to pick our fruits, waiting to be able to cut our harvest, you know, that sort of thing, it can feel like, you know, why is this taking so long? You know, it's basically clearly guided from the universe, so why wouldn't it just be easy and happen fast, and, you know, all of that. So this did have this under the deck where it talks about like fast movement and all of that, but this actually says something different. It says too much going on, stressed caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events, or rapid changes, the ability to multitask. And then it also talks about traveling for business. So many positive opportunities. So we have new beginning here, answering the call here, you know, the time is now. So maybe just have that awareness that that can cause some stress because of the, you know, the rapid changes that are going on, or this is bringing in. So having the ability to pay attention to the details, plan carefully, you know, and have the ability to multitask, because this is really coming together for you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you so very much, and I will see you all in the next one. Hello, reading number 3. So if you are drawn to this crystal here, then this is your messages. I'm going to go ahead and check that out in a little while, because it's usually the cards that I pull at the end of the reading for the healing messages. So this will be first. This is from the Energy Oracle. So we want to get your overall energy. So we have Archangel Uriel and the 7th chakra. So this is all about your crown chakra. You're connecting to your higher self. Beautiful, like purple colors here. Really good energy. So let's see what else we have. Support is all around you. Oh, you have 2 of them. So believe in magic, support is all around you. We have Journey by Moonlight and Fellow Travelers. So we have something talking about traveling and something of talking about journey. Maybe some of you are actually taking a trip to Disney. We have Believe in Magic. But aside from that, we have Fellow Travelers. So maybe some visitors are coming to, you know, maybe expect some visitors. But let's go ahead and see how this kind of incorporates into the messages here, because it looks like you are supported, and there are, you know, we can believe in magic in a sense of connecting to the higher self. We have, you know, an archangel here, and it's talking about support. So let's see what we have. Whoa. Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Every time I see a raven or a crow, that is spirit to me. And we have a number 44. So this is definitely your higher self connecting with the universe, connecting with your spirit guides. Oh my gosh. And then we have miracles. Ancient wisdom. You're connecting with your spirit guides. Believe in magic, and then we have miracles. The courage to step into life. Whoa. What is this one? Whoa. And then you have good luck. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards. Miracles and good luck are going to kind of stay together over here. The courage to step into life. Support is all around you. Maybe you've gone through a lot, or you're kind of stepping out on your own with something, because there's a journey and, you know, talking about this travel. So it's almost like, you know, protection is all around you. Luck is all around you. You're going to be okay. And they're trying to let you know that. All right. I'm almost wondering, I don't think for this reading I want to use this deck. I'm going to go ahead, and I have a backup over here for just this kind of... All right. What are we on? 3? Yeah, we're on the reading number 3. All the other readings I used the other deck. And this one. All right, so we have the Muse of Inspiration. So this would be, the Muse is the king level of the tarot. So instead of having the King of Wands, you have the Muse of Inspiration. So this is something that is going to bring inspiration, creativity, spark of passion. You might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So we have the 5 of Voices here. So coming in as a king, you have overcome something, you have matured, you have evolved from conflict, struggle, imbalances, crap going on in your head. Arguments with other people, you know, that sort of thing. So the courage to step into life. I think that's exactly what you have done or will be doing when it comes to coming in as the king or the muse. Wow, there's that balance. 6 of materials. So we went from a 5. The 5 was under the deck. We went from the 5 to the 6. So bringing in equal give and take. We're able to heal ourselves and give from our overflow. You know, so you might have been the kind of person that was helping others when you weren't even in a position to help. You know, that no good deed ever goes unpunished. You feel that and resonate with that when you are doing that. You know, if you're a caring, giving person that wants to help others, but you are not in a place to do that, it will always feel like you're being punished for doing it. Like your situation gets worse. And it's because we need to give from our overflow, not from, if we only have a little bit in our cup, then if we give that to help somebody else, then now our cup is empty. So you need to be in a king level. And look at here, we have the Queen of Materials. So the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So yes, you're a very nurturing and giving person, and you are now going to be in the position of being the person to help and support others, or this is finally showing you that you don't have to pay back. If someone is helping you, we have the support is all around you. You know, this could be like you are, you know, you've been in this situation where you don't want to take a handout because you feel like, oh, I could never pay this back. Your luck is changing though. And I feel like you're going to be in a position to be able to help others. All right, let's go ahead and see what else. The Queen of Pentacles is very hardworking and nurturing. So she is kind of like the working mother. So not only is she taking care of holding down the fort at home, but she also is a hard worker. What do we have here? The Seven of Pentacles. So we go from the 6 to the 7. Page of Inspiration. It's like she's planting the roses in the line, you know, like this is when we're planting our seeds and they're not quite ready for harvest yet. So there is a period of waiting for them to harvest, that sort of thing. So that can be a little, you can get a little impatient with that in a sense. So having that, you know, going from the muse back to the page where we get a little impatient, we might get a little sidetracked or distracted. Do I need to, is this really going to happen? I thought this was, you know, working for me. Why is it taking so long now? That sort of thing. So I think the universe could be letting you know to hang in there, because good things, you know, take time. Patience. So Temperance is all about patience, and then that's the Eight of Voices, where we could be in our head about it, being in like a self-imprisonment where we're feeling like I can't do this, why is it taking forever, that sort of feeling. So these two coming out together is because of this card coming here. There is Ace of Inspiration, so an Ace of Wands. So keep your spark and your passion for this. Keep going with it. Have the patience, because you will be able to harvest what you're growing, in a sense of however this comes, however this resonates for you. I might need to clarify this reading. I'm going to get one more here. Okay, yeah. So there's getting another perspective on something, because this is when you're feeling like you want to walk away. You know, we're like getting impatient. We're in our head feeling like I can't do this. It's taking forever. I think I'm just going to dip out and walk away. This is saying, hold on, be patient, get another perspective on the situation, look at it from a different way. Have the courage to stick it out. It says the courage to step into life. You know, support is all around you. Luck is on your side. This is happening. It's just not going to be as fast as you think. So the need to have patience and to really stick it out is kind of the message here. I want to see what this says. So we have Aries, Taurus, and the moon energy going on here. It's timing, action, and change. Timing is everything with this crystal. This has an impeccable knack for right timing and can encourage you to try new things, pursue an opportunity, or change anything that needs an update. So this opens the connection between you and your base chakras and your heart chakra and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. Encourages energy expressed as action, movement, and progression to move forward, true alignment between you and your soul. Update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. So the Seven of Materials is when it's not quite time to pick your harvest yet, so you could feel impatient. So this can let you know the timing isn't just so, but luck is on your side. For some of you, it might be saying, you know, to temper out the impurities, that you need to get out of the situation and walk away after you get a new perspective on things. Having the courage to know when it's time to walk away. So we might need to clarify this because it can be different for everyone. As far as, you know, if it's time for you to go on this journey alone, if it's time, you know, something is either you're supposed to stick it out or you're supposed to know when to go. So I had this deck to kind of close things out for when we need any last messages or advice. So I'm going to see if this will clear things up, and if not, I might go ahead and pull some more cards to clarify. Any last messages or advice for this reading? That is way too many, right? Oh, it's 3. I'll take it. If it's more than 3, I don't. What do we have here? 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is when we are actually taking that step back to look and decide, are we going to fight for this? Or is it not even really what we want anymore? That's the energy that I'm feeling with this. Like, some of you, you might decide to fight for it. And some of you, you might feel like, I don't even want this anymore. I'm going on this other path, this other journey. All right, so we have the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. So this can feel a little chaotic because things are moving very fast. It talks about so much is going on and stress can be caused by many positive opportunities that are coming in. So it's having the ability to kind of multitask. This is managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. So smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. So the 4 of Pentacles is when we are kind of trying to be really resourceful. We're protecting our finances. We're not trying to be we're trying to be smart with our money, so to speak. And it also talks about your time or your emotions. And then speaking of emotions, we have 6 of Cups. This is a balanced heart chakra. This talks about, our inner child or child nostalgia. So children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be. So you could be looking back on childhood memories. This could talk about someone coming back from your past. Or it's almost like revisiting your dreams, like when you were a kid, what like, oh, I always wanted to, be an airline pilot type of thing. Like, well, why can't you? Like if this is not working out, that sort of thing. So I feel like the stress of the situation where you're taking a step back and trying to decide if this is something that you want to continue with or not. Having the courage to step into life is what this keeps, there's like this perfect storm of luck is on your side, support's all around you, believe in this magic, we have miracles over here. Like, you couldn't get any better or more positive energy for you going into stepping into life. It's going to feel crazy. There is movement and changes. However, and you're wanting to protect yourself financially, emotionally, you don't want to waste your time, all of that. So some of you are going to know this is where you need to walk away, and some of you are going to get that other perspective and go, no, I'm not giving up now. This is like a dream of mine, or this is, I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to step into this and I'm going to stick it out. So it's going to resonate different for all of you. But this is definitely the energy of, this says stand up for yourself and your beliefs, have confidence, challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. So we have the 7 here, and I was talking about needing patience. This is, the 7s are kind of like a step back, and we're deciding if we're fighting for it or if we no longer even want it. This is waiting to be able to pick your harvest. So I think and then here's the patience and kind of being in our head about it. So that's when you're like, am I going to do this or am I not? Am I going to walk away? Or do you find a whole new perspective and decide, I'm going to just go all in? So I guess you have to take it how it resonates for your life. I feel like whichever decision it resonates for you, luck is on your side. Maybe this brings in, by walking away, it's going to bring in, your childhood dream or what you've always wanted, what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, that sort of thing. But timing is definitely a thing here. Action, stepping into this is definitely a thing here. And changes are definitely a thing here. So something is changing. Whether it's you're going to stick it out and then you're able to bring this into fruition and you step into that, or you kind of move on to a whole different journey. All right, I'm going to close this out. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you in the next one.